Look. Missing. Ooh. Yeah, so. Very nice colour scheme on this one. This is the same colour Dave just had. Lovely. Very nice indeed. Let's see what we make of it. So, we put it into and we sort of go around the back on it. See what I think. Not bad at all. I'll put it in some manual. Come here! Right, you're in neutral now.
Yes.
Right, you're in neutral.
Yes.
You start it.
Yes. Yes.
Put it in drive. How would you put it back into neutral?
There's a couple of different ways to do it, but the one the book tells you is press and hold that.
Right. Perfect.
So when you turn it off, so if we go put it back in gear,
yeah,
and then just kill switch. Right, now you're in park, so
yeah,
it won't move, which by the way, if you go for something like this, it's theft deterrent, because when the bike's turned off, you can't move it. Period.
Right,
You can't
perfect.
You could, the book says press and hold that,
yeah,
pull front brake in and just really quickly just tap that.
Right, yeah, well I did think that, I thought it's got to be something to do with front brake.
Yeah.
But
the book tells you press and hold that to get it into neutral if you want it when you're stationary to move it around your garage. But if you front brake, press ignition really fast, don't start it, then if literally,
and it'll
just do it,
so,
and it'll do a little noise and just tap it.
Ah, right, yeah, I can hear the actuator there.
Yeah, exactly
right.
that. It will try and shift down in corners if you give it a chance. It's a learning box. The more you don't do that, this is quite confused because I had loads of different riders. The more you don't do it, it'll learn not to do it in the future. It takes about 2,000 miles according to BM techies that I spoke to. The best thing I can say do is when you're about to commit to a corner, get it in right gear if you're in drive.
Right, let's roll. We need something to eat, so something to eat.
Yeah, so if we think what we can do, we'll blast out to A65 Cafe, get a quick butch in a cup, and then we can have a blast at a nice loop round.
Perfect. I'll let you go first, and then jerky, but like Ollie said, it's got to learn because there's that many riders on it. Yeah, so straight away, one thing I do notice is like in manual there, that's second gear up to third. What? Yo, that's really good that, even though it's an auto box, I like how you can have it in manual and go up and down the gears, because me with my leg, my hip, it's effortless. That's fourth, third, so it's effortless on the gears. So that's, you know, you can get that system for the DCT, but I don't think it's going to be quite as smooth as that manual. I'm liking that manual. I'll stick it in drive. Yeah, I'm in drive now. Well,
switch it off and restart
that's
it.
gearbox faults. Nice. Well, come up with gearbox fault then, but seems to be running fine. See how it goes. The thing you have got to say about BMs most of the time is comes up with a fault and it is literally will get you home. This now it won't go into just drive, it's in manual and you're carrying on. I've got to say this for this auto box. So we're in manual mode now and just come through little village, go on the throttle, nice and steady, very smooth. The Africa Twin it's quite snatchy, the DCT. You do learn to ride it, but it is snatchy, and depending on the DCT you get, because like my 22 model I found smoother than the 24 model, so it's all down to the age, the way you drive, because you'll have heard what I was saying before, you do learn, like the ECU learns how you drive and it adapts, and it's the same with the DCT, that adapts to your riding conditions, well not conditions, to the way you ride. And that second gear, that's steady, over that hump, not a problem to it. Right, so we've got it just working in normal auto, and we've changed the suspension now to normal. Yeah, suspension before was in dynamic, now it feels a lot plusher. Let's give that a whirl. The thing I will say for this, as opposed to the 1250, is the standing position is not as comfy off the back. You know, the 1250, I quite often just stand up and ride along, where with this, the tank, even though it narrows here, it's a bit too wide, and it's almost like the bike's too wide for the pegs, because the pegs feel tiny. Just stopped for a burger and a cup of tea. We've got, I think it's Ronnie, I'm sure it's Ronnie up front. He's on his 1200. He's had some real problems with that. It's just had a new swing arm in it and suspension and everything on the out end. thing I would have to turn off, because the intrusion on this is a lot more than the triple black, so it's obviously set up different, is when you press the rear brake, I ride a lot of my rear brake, is it pulls the front brake on. It's quite intrusive. I hope you'll like it, especially in this weather. So when you've got slippy surface, it doesn't matter if you've got ABS or whatever, you know, that wheel lets go, you know, it's good. Might catch it, you know, that split second might catch it, but you know, I just don't like it. You know, call me old school. I just prefer to have this feel running through my fingers. Yeah, so there you go. Dave just said that it's a learning curve with these. Apparently you can go into the actual settings of the bike and alter the actual rebound, the preload, no doubt, of the bike. So that's probably why I'm feeling this is a bit harder ride than the triple black I rode this morning, the manual. Now this is, you know, as lovely as it is, you know, for when you're just cruising along these roads, it's a bit too hard over the bumps and stuff. Right, well, we've made it back to Virtue Motorrad in Shipley, and yeah, it's been a good day. What do I think of the new GSA? Love it. It's a really nice bike, refined, plush, everything about it. It's really good. Lots of settings. We go into, as we've well found out, obviously the triple black GSA rode totally different to the rally, purely because the settings. You go into the main computer and you can alter the damping and all that, so every day's a learning day, or school day shall I say. So yeah, I've learned something today with that. Go in the settings, set it up to how you want to ride, and off you go. Ride it, just keep tweaking until you get it right. So you can get high seats, low seats, suspension. That's one thing with the GSA compared to the GS. You can get an adjustable height seat, where the GS only gives you the option of the lowering suspension, where with the GSA you can have the lowering suspension, you can have the height adjustable seat, and then you can get a low seat, a high seat, comfort seat. It's endless. So you're all asking, would I have one? Yeah, I would have one. Not at the moment though, because I feel I've not had the use out of my 1250. I've only done 2,500 miles on the 1250, so we'll get back riding that next year, hopefully at some point. Get some tours done, get using it, let the new 1300 GSA iron some problems out. You know, there's going to be niggling things with it, as like today, the gearbox on the one I've just taken out come up with a fault, stopped it, started it, it's righted itself. Shouldn't be doing that, should it? But it's new to the market, so yeah, let them iron all that out and we'd go from there. But certainly a nice bike. Me personally feel they've not got the presence the old GSA had, but moving on with the times, I'll show you now. If you look now, you've got the new GSA there alongside the trophy GSA. Now if you look at the size difference, the old one still looks a lot bigger than the new one. Just as wide, but it still looks bigger, which I prefer that. If you look at them from behind, you know, it's got presence with the old one. They're a bit taller bike. It's the tent's taller. But yeah, horses for courses really. So all I'll say is get yourself down here again to Virtue or to any dealership. Virtue got depots here, there and everywhere. Obviously I use the Shipley depot. Get yourself down here, speak to Ollie or Dan or Simon, the manager. Get yourself on one, take one out, take the manual out, take the auto out. Make your own mind up, see what you think. Would you change? Some of you will have 1200s. Then the step up from a 1200 to the 1300 is unreal. Personally, I still like my 1250 and I haven't had the use out of it, so I'll be sticking with that for now, and then who knows, in the near future we might upgrade, but for now I'll be sticking with what I've got, and I'll be interested to see who does get one, as Dave's bought one. So if you like the video, give us a big thumbs up as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Hit that subscribe button and take it easy. See you now.